Hi, you're welcome to our speaking examination. My name is Ron. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Jasur.
How can I call you, Jasur?
Please call me Jack.
All right, Jack. In IELTS speaking examination, we're going to have 3 parts, and now I'm going to get started with part 1. And in this part 1, I will ask you some questions about yourself and your everyday life. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get started and talk about what you do. Do you work or are you a student?
Currently, I'm a pupil and I am studying at a school, and also I'm preparing for IELTS, and as well as my favorite subject is history.
All right. Why do you like history?
I don't know. When I was a 5th grade, my history teacher affected me, and also by this way, I was interested in history suddenly. And because of this, right now I'm really crazy about it.
Do you think history is going to be useful in your future life?
Yeah, I think so, because of everything, anyone can learn everything, and also they can correct their mistakes by history.
Okay. What are you planning to do after school?
And also, my first plan is studying abroad, and I'm fond of history, but I have to leave this subject because of my future work. And in the future I'm gonna be the computer science. I'm gonna study computer science in Europe and in a Korean country. That's my perspective.
Okay, now let's talk about happiness. What is your definition of happiness?
Okay, when it comes to talking about happiness, I think it's it must be, everything must normal. It's not more than or lower than something. It must be normal. For example, one people has one job which is really interesting for this person, and also he has a beautiful wife, beautiful family, and also he has a parents, and I think that's the happiness for me.
Right. Do you feel happy when you buy new things?
Yeah, of course. I'm really crazy about purchasing new things, especially the fashionable clothes.
Okay.
I think that buying the fashionable clothes, I can improve my appearance, and by this way, people think about me. Oh, wow, this boy is interested in the fashion things.
Okay. Like, what made you happy when you were a child?
What made you happy?
Yeah. In your childhood, what made you happy?
Okay, when I was a child, I'm fond of especially drawing the pictures of supercars, and also, I used it to draw this on a daily basis, and it used to make me happy all the time. I don't know, but I think every child has that kind of dreams or a perspective for purchasing this type of cars. I think that
thank you so much. That was the about speaking part 1, and now I'd like to move on to part 2. And in this part 2, I'll give you a cue card with a topic on it, and you'll have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. And I'd like you to describe a person you met at a party and enjoyed talking with. You should say what party it was, who this person is, what you talked about, and explain why you enjoyed talking to this person. Okay? So this is your cue card. This is your paper and pencil. You've got 1 minute to prepare, and you may take some notes to help you if you wish, right? You may please start taking notes. Well, Jack, your time is over. Now you may begin speaking, please.
Okay. I think this okay. This party was a New Year. It happened at this time, and this time was very incredible for me. Everything is naturally everywhere is covered with snow, and we are under the clear sky on the news party. And at this time, I've suddenly met a stranger, my my friend's friend, and I saw that she's a really incredible girl, and suddenly we talked a lot of things about it because of we crashed suddenly. That's why w- we talked lots of things, and lots of things. Where I described my future. He talked about his ideas, notions for the future, and also that was night was kind of impressive for me. mm, I enjoyed this party uh, because the weather is very good, and also talking with the sophisticated people, sophisticated man is very good, I think. And
All right. Do you still keep in touch with her?
yeah, I'm still keeping in touch with her.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much. That was around speaking part 2. And now I'd like to move on to part 3. And in this part 3, like we'll discuss some more questions related to the topic you've been talking about in part 2.
Okay.
Okay? So let's talk about meeting people and communication. So, why are some people unwilling to have conversations with others?
Okay, in my opinion, this type of people always shy from other people because they use it to shy, and they're carrying on this personality until now. I think this is a bad point of this type of persons, people. And another reason for this, they didn't talk lots of people, and because of this, they're still afraid of keep in touch with new people or making a friend. And
Okay. Is it difficult for adults to talk with children?
with adults, I don't think so, because adults has a lot lots of times adults are sophisticated. They know lots of things about life, and they are not afraid of talking to the childrens. But on the top of that, some kind adults are afraid of talking to children. I don't know what's the reason for this, and I think it's a lack of the reading book, and keep in touch with people lower than anyone.
How and where do people in your country make friends these days?
And lots of times, for example, my friends always meets new people in the restaurants, on the streets, especially the girls, and because the restaurants and amusement parks is always crowded with people, and it is not a possible thing. You can meet any person who is from another country, another town. That's not a possible situation.
All right. What places are popular for meeting friends in your area?
And as I mentioned before, in the restaurants, amusement parks, and amusement park use yards, this type of places always with crowded with people, and that's why adults, teenagers always can find their couple in one day, one moment. And this is
Okay, thank you so much. I wish you good luck on the main portion of the exam.